Hi, students. Today we will be discussing grade 6 year 8 state of Southern Province 2020 second paper 2022 paper of the Southern Province. This paper is very important for you, right? This paper will be very helpful for you. The reason what I'm going to do right now, this paper is discussed in detail, right? Not only that, just I'm not giving you the answers of this paper. So in detail, I will be discussing these sums. First question on this paper. And also you need to know this one. In the description box, you will be able to get the link of this paper, and eventually you will be able to download this paper. The link has entered into the description box. The first question is write 23 billion. Write 23 billion 54. 23 billion 54 thousand six in standard form. 23 billion 54,000 6. 23 billion 54,006. You know, this is, unit zone, thousand zone, million zone, 1 million. 1 million. Unit zone, thousand zone, million zone, billion zone, 1 billion. This is 1 billion. Okay, 1 billion. So unison, thousands of millions or billions. So the question is 23 billion, 23 billion, 23 billion, 23 billion. So here 1 billion, 23 billion, 23 billion, 54,000. So when you talk about 54,000, then this is the thousands only. It is so thousands on 54,000. So this is 54, 54,000, 54,000, 6, 54,006. So you need to write these three zeros as well. So the answer is 23 billion 54,006. This is the answer. 23 billion 54,006 is the answer. Definitely I do believe that you will be able to see this type of question in your test paper. Okay, so writing these three, this zone is essential. Otherwise, this answer is wrong. So the other thing is when it comes to 1 million, you could see that how many zeros can be seen in 1 million. 1 million, how many zeros? 6 zeros can be seen here. When it comes to billion, in 1 billion, how many zeros are there in 1 billion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 zeros in 1 billion. So the answer for our question is 23 billion 54,000 and 6. The answer for the first question. Okay. The second question is let's discuss the second question. The second question is write two equivalent fractions for 4 over 6. Two equivalent fractions. Two equivalent fractions. This one, 4 over 6. How can you write an equivalent fraction? Equivalent fraction. How can you write an equivalent fraction? An equivalent fraction can be written multiplying both sides using a same digit. You are able to multiply both the digits using the same digit, both denominator and numerator, which means this side can be multiplied by 2, this side as well, which means you are able to multiply the denominator using 2, numerator as well. 4 times 2 is 8, 6 times 2 is 12. This is an equivalent question. Write two equivalent questions. Just I selected this 2, right? 2 as a digit that I've taken 2, the digit 2 to multiply both sides, right? Of 4 over 6. This one as well. Both sides can be multiplied using 3 as well. This is up to you. You could use 4, you could use, if you select 4, then this side by 4, this side as well by 4. If you select the digit 5, then you could multiply both sides by 5 and 5. That's up to you. Okay, that's up to you. So 4 times 3 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18. These are the equivalent questions. So in the paper it has mentioned write two equivalent questions for 4 over 6. Okay, these are the answers, this one and this one. Let's discuss the third question as well. The third question is in the number 32,000, in the number 32,000, in the number 32,546. 546. How many times the value represented by 2? How many times the value represented by 2 is the value represented by 4? I mean, here we talk about represented values, not the place value. Represented values. When it comes to represented values, the represented value of 6 is, you know, that is 6 is 6. The represented value is 4 should be 40. 40. The represented value of 5 should be 500. Okay. The represented value of 2 is 2000. 2000. The represented value of 3 should be, you know, this one, 30,000. 30,000. 30,000. 30,000. Now, when you add these values, again you are able to get the previous value, which means 6. Then you add 4, 5, 2, 3. So 32,546. The value represented by 6 is 6. The value represented by 32,546. The value represented by 6 is 6. The value represented by 4 is 40. Likewise, the value represented by 3 is 30,000. So the question which is met in the paper is how many times the value represented by 2? How many times the value represented by 2? First of all, you need to get the value represented by 2, that 2000. The value represented by 2 is 2000. This is 2000. 2000. Value represented by 2 is 2000. Is the value represented by 4? How many times is the value represented by 4? The value represented by 4 is 40. Value represented by 2 is 2000. Okay, 2000. So which means what is the digit that you need to get to, that you need to multiply so as to get 2000? That's the question here. So as to get 2000. What do you do that? How do you get the answer? 2000 is divided by 40. 2000 is divided by 40. So as to get the answer here. This question. We could simplify this 0 and this 0. So after that, 200 over 4. 200 over 4 is 24, 4 is 5, and the answer is 50. So which means when you multiply 40 by 50, you are able to get 2000. That is the answer here. I mean, 50 is the answer, right? Just to check the question, third question. Here is a very valuable question. Let's do the fourth question. How can we do the fourth question? Just How can you do the fourth question? In the fourth question, write the sixth square number. Write the sixth square number. Sixth square number. First, you need to get an idea about square numbers. Square numbers. First square number can be taken square numbers, right? Square numbers. Square numbers. Square numbers. What is the first square number? First square number is 1. That can be taken 1 times 1 is 1. So the second square number is 2 times 2, which is 4. The third square number 3 times 3, which is 9. Fourth square number 4 times 4, 16. Right? This is a way of getting square numbers. The fifth square number can be taken 5 times 5, 25. These are square numbers. Square numbers. The sixth square number can be taken 6 times 6. This is the answer here. In this question, it checks that what is right the sixth square number. These are square numbers. I will remember you that square numbers. After that, the other type of numbers, prime numbers. Prime numbers. Prime numbers. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are the numbers having only two factors. Only two factors. It's having only two factors of prime numbers, which means 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. These are prime numbers. The other type of numbers, this in the paper, you are unable to get find a question in this type of question, right? So as to remember, so that you can get an idea about these types of questions. I'm remembering you these types of numbers. So prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. When it comes to prime numbers, it has only two factors of prime numbers. The other type of numbers, composite numbers. Composite numbers. What are composite numbers? When it comes to composite numbers, it's having only more than two factors. More than two factors. We can get 4. After that, 6. 7 we can't take, 8, 9, and so on, which means of composite numbers, it's having more than two factors. I'll teach you that 1 into 4, 4, 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 1, 4. Then there are three factors of 4, which means it's having more than two factors of composite numbers. Okay, triangular numbers. What are triangular numbers? Triangular numbers. Triangular numbers. Triangular numbers. What are triangular numbers? These are the triangular numbers 1, 3, 6, 10, and so on. These are triangular numbers. So anyway, right now we are unable to discuss all these types of numbers. The reason why I'm doing this paper, just I'm remembering you these types of numbers. Anyway, we could do the other question. The other question is find the value of the fifth question. Fifth question. Find the value of liters, milliliters. What you have to do here, you have to subtract 6 liters and 300, 6 liters and 6 liters and 375 milliliters, 375 milliliters, 375 milliliters, 375 milliliters, 5 liters, and 692 milliliters. You have to subtract. Here 6, huh? Here 6. How can you do this? You could subtract easily. Then 5 minus 2 is 3. You can't subtract 9 from 7, so you need to borrow 1 from this 3. Then this 7 becomes 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. Here the remaining is 2. You can't subtract 6 from 2, so you need to borrow 1 from this 6, then here 2. 12 minus 6 is 6, then 5 minus 5 is 3. So the answer should be 683 milliliters, right? The other question, write first 4 multiples of 16. Write first 4 multiples. How many? This is the sixth question. First 4 multiples of 16. First 4 multiples of 16. You know, how can you write the multiples of 16? Multiples of 16? Yes, first multiple of 16 is 16. 16 times 1 is 16. The second multiple of 16 is 16 times 2, which is 32. The third multiple of 16 is 48. Sorry, 48. The fourth multiple of 16 is 64. 64. So the first 4 multiples of 16, generally you know that, I know that you do not know the multiples of 16. In a question like this, what you have to do, just you need to write these multiples of 16, right, one by one. Then you will be able to find the answers easily. The question is, write first 4 multiples of 16. So first 4 multiples of 16, 16, 32, 48, the other one is 64. 64. These are the first 4 multiples of 16. The other question is, we could do this seventh question. Seventh question. How can we do the seventh question? Yes, the seventh question is, fill the blanks using the suitable so you fill the blanks. Fill the blanks using suitable inequality design. The question is 2 to the power 3 blank 3 to the power 2. 3 to the power 2. How can you write the inequality here? Yes, how can you write the inequality here? What is the meaning of this? 2 to the power 3 means, this is not the answer that 2 times 3. This is wrong. This is wrong. So you can't write that 2 times 3 is 6. This is wrong. Then what should be the value of this one? 2 to the power 3 means we need to multiply 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So here the answer is 8. 3 to the power 2 means 3 times 2. 3 to the power 2 means 3 times 3. 3 times 3. 3 times 3 means 9. Yeah, 9. Now you could compare easily the digits 8 and 9. What is the greater digit here? The greater digit is 9, which means this one. This is the answer. Okay? So, we did the seventh question. This is the seventh question. This is the seventh question. We can do the eighth question as well. How can we do the eighth question? Here it has given that. How can we do the eighth question? Here it has given that. We could, again, I am telling you that this paper can be downloaded. The link of this paper has entered in the description box below, and you could download this paper, right? This paper. The paper that we are discussing, you could download. Okay? The eighth question is, when Yamuna rounded off her mathematics marks to the nearest 10, when she rounds off her mathematics marks to the nearest 10, she got 50. She got 50. Find the highest and the lowest mark that she can obtain. Highest and the lowest mark that she can obtain. These are the marks that she can get. Yamuna can get 51, 52, 53, 54. Are we able to write? 55? We are able to write 55, but 55. But 55. We are able to write 55, but when you round up this one, we are able to write 55. When you round up this one, you how to get 60 here. Therefore, we don't write 55 here. So these are the marks that she can get, which means Yamuna can get. So these are the marks. So the least mark, or the lowest mark of Yamuna that she can get is 50. So which means when you round up this one, you are able to get here 50. When you round up this one, you are able to get 50, 50, and 50. So the least value should be 51. The highest value, the answer of this question, 51 and 54. These are the answers. This is the least value, is the highest value. Okay. We can do the reader. I'm not going to write it or draw it here. The reason you could check it in the paper, and also so as to manage the time. I know that. So that will be very useful right now. What is the incomplete block or the regular tetrahedron? Incomplete block or the regular tetrahedron. Here it talks about a regular tetrahedron. What's a regular tetrahedron? Yes, regular tetrahedron. The first when it comes to the first diagram here, you can see sorry, that here is a net of a square-based pyramid. In the second one, here is a net of a regular tetrahedron. Third one as a regular tetrahedron. So the answer should be the first one. You need to underline the proper answer. Here is a segment of solids, right? In this way, you learnt about solids. When it comes to this way in grade 6, you have been taught about the number of faces, edges, and vertices of a cube, cuboid, and a regular tetrahedron. Okay, we could do the 10 question as well. Let's do the 10 question. We have to do 20 questions in the first paper. How can we do the first 10 question? Isuri can see Amita. Here is a question of directions. Directions. You know the directions that these are directions: north, east, south, west, north, east, southwest. This is a northeast, this is a southeast, this is southwest, this direction is northwest. So in the question it mentions that Isuri can see Amisha in the direction of northwest. Isuri can see Amila in the direction of northwest. Isuri can see Amisha in the direction of, just to imagine, this is a point where she is Isuri. Isuri can see Amisha in the direction of northwest. If this is the place of Isuri, then this is the place of Amisha, 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 right? Isuri can see, this is the question, Isuri can see Amisha in the direction of northwest. The question is, what is the direction that Amisha can see Isuri? Right? When Amisha looks at Isuri, the direction of Isuri here it discovers, right? Here it discovers the direction of Isuri. Then this is that direction, which means this one. The answer should be southeast. The answer is southeast. Southeast is the answer. The answer should be southeast. The answer is southeast. Southeast is the answer. Southeast. Okay, southeast is the answer. This is the 10th question. This is the 10th question. Now we have been discussing 10 questions of the first paper. Let's try to do the other 10 questions as well. Okay, I know that when it comes to in practical situations, I know that it's unable to watch the whole video at once, but you could pause the video and you could watch and you could study these questions gradually, not at once. It's unable to do visually, right? So, and also if you can't understand these questions, you could comment and you could subscribe to our channel and you could ask for your friends as well. And if you want to join our online classes, then it has entered our WhatsApp number and you could send a message mentioning your grade and school basically. Then you could join our online classes as well. Okay, let's discuss the 11th question. In the 11th question, it has given that um, the 11th question it has given that 3, 9, 10, 3, 9, 10, 4, 16, 21, 15, 25. 21, 15, 25. 3, 9, 10, 4, 16, 21, 15, 25. How many digits are found here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What we have to do here, you have to, you have to, you have to, the first question of this one, square separate the above numbers into two groups based on their common properties. You need to separate these numbers into two groups based on their common properties. Based on their common properties. How can you separate the above numbers? I mean these numbers. So, basically just a few minutes ago I told you that different types of numbers are to be learned in this grade. What are these? I mean, how can you separate these numbers? Yes, um, 3 is an odd number, 9 is an odd number, 10 is an even number, odd number, odd number, even number. 16 also can be taken as an even number, this one odd number, this one odd number, this one odd number. You mean this means odd, right? Odd number, right? Even number. You means even number. So in this way, also it's able to group. You could group these numbers in this sense as well. Separately, it's unable to tell someone that this is the specific way that you need to group in these numbers, right? So it's able to group these numbers as odd numbers and even numbers as well. Just really can be done. So odd numbers, when it comes to odd numbers, these are odd numbers. Odd numbers. Odd numbers. These numbers can be, 3, 9, 16, 21, 15, and 25. The other numbers, even numbers, even numbers. What are the even numbers? Yes, even numbers. 10, 4, 16. These are even numbers. Yes. Okay. On the other hand, you could say that composite numbers, triangular numbers, in that sense also it's able to you could group these numbers. Okay. That's the 11th question. Yes. Here we can't take, I entered here 16. Mistakenly, I have entered the 16 here. That is simply, it should be this is an even number, about it, okay? So, numbers 3. 3 is okay, 9. The other one, 21, 50, yeah. These are even numbers. these are 10, 4, 16 are even numbers. Okay. Yes. Now it's okay. We could do the 12 question as well. What's the 12 question? I do not write it in the, I do not use this board to write this question. 12 question. I'm reading the 12 question. Place, you need to mention that correct or wrong in front of the correct statements and place, in front of the incorrect statements. Spirit level is used to identify vertical position of a plane. Spirit level, you know that. What's the specific spirit level? Spirit level is this type of one which uses by workers especially in making of in building industries and especially in building industry. Workers use spirit level in terms of measuring the especially in terms of measuring the horizontal plane, which means whether it's having a horizontally or not, right? In terms of searching for a plane diagram, plane fig, plane surface, right? It uses spirit level here, right? Level is used to identify vertical position. That is not used to identify um, vertical position, horizontal position, which means that's wrong. That statement is completely wrong. The other one is the second segment is all surfaces of a cube are flat surfaces. Flat surfaces. All surfaces of a cube, flat surfaces. Which means here it talks about horizontal surfaces, not horizontal surfaces. So, vertical surfaces also found in a cube. So therefore, this second statement also wrong. Let's do the 13th question. What is the 13th question? How can I do this? Write all the factors of 18. All the factors of 18. This segment also a very important segment, right? When it comes to factors segment of grade 6, write all the factors of 18. All the factors of 18. 13 issue. All the factors of 18. All the factors of 18. All the factors of 18. How can you find the factors of 18? These are the factors of 18. 18 factors of 18 means so that you can get 18 factors of 18. Factors of 18. Factors of 18 can be calculated. How you could multiply them. 1 into 18 is 18. So 2 times 9 is 18. So that you can get 18, you need to multiply the digits. You need to find the products of digits so as to get 18. Is it able to use 3? Is it able to use 3? Yes, 3 times 6 is 18. Can we get 4? When it comes to the multiples of 4, it's unable to see 18. 4 times 4, 16, 4 times 5, 20. So we can't use the digit 4 to be taken in order to take 18. So how about 4, 5, 6? 6 can be taken vice versa. I mean here 3 times 6 here, 6 times 3. And also again you could get 18 as well. Any other? I will not take it here. Then 9 times 2 also can be considered here. 18 times 1 also can be considered. Yeah, I want to show you this relation here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. And also likewise 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Anyway, these are the factors of 18, which means 1 can be taken as a factor. The other one I will write here. 1 can be taken as a factor. 2 can be taken as a factor of 18. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, and 18. These are the factors of 18, which means that 1 into 18, 18. 2 times 9, 18. 3 times 6, 18. 6 times 3, 18. 9 times 2, 18. 18 times 1, 18. That's the basic idea of factors. Okay? So we taken the factors of 18. Here the other question also very easy question. 14 but how many integers from -2 to +2, which means -2 to +2. So -1, 0, and +1 can be taken as the answers of the 14 question. That's very easy question. That's a very easy question, right? 15 question we go to. What 15 question? 15 question. Write the numbers. Again, I must mention you this one for those who are engaged in this paper in this video right now. You could download it has mentioned the link of this paper in the description box. Afterwards, you could download this paper, right? The paper that we are discussing right now. Write the numbers suitable for the empty box to obtain an odd number as the answer of 443 blank 43 blank plus 261. You need to get an odd number, right? You need to get an odd number. So let's get an odd number here. So as to get an odd number, which means when you add these two digits. So here when you add this one and this one, the answer should be an odd number. Write the numbers. You have to write all the numbers. Odd number. Answer should be an odd number. So odd number plus odd number. 1 plus 3 is 4. Odd number plus odd number. The answer should be an even number, right? Even number and even number. 4 plus 6 is 10. The other one, 4 plus 8 is 12. Even number plus even number. Odd number plus even number. Here odd, even. So the answer should be an odd number. Answer is an odd number. This one, odd number and even number. This is what? This is even. The answer is an odd number. So when you add an odd number and an even number, then the answer is an odd number. Odd number plus even number. Odd number, 3 is an odd number, 4 is an even number. 4. So odd number plus even number, the answer is an odd number. So here you how to get as the answer odd number. To be taken an odd number, here already you could see an odd number. 1 is an odd number. So here the digits that you are writing here should be all the digits that you are writing in this box should be even numbers. Okay, all the digits that we are writing in this box should be even numbers. So let's get the answer as an odd number. Okay. So what are the other odd numbers? Even numbers that can enter in this box. The other even numbers that we can enter in this box. Yes. You could write these are the odd numbers. 0. Okay, these are the odd numbers. These are the odd numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, we can't take 6. All your numbers 1, 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Can we take 9 here? Can we write 9 here? When we write 9 here, 9 plus 1 should be 10. 9 plus 1 should be 10. 9 plus 1 equals to 10. Right? So we can't write here 9. And although these numbers, these are numbers, the other digits can be written here. You know, when you write here 0, then 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1, 1 here. Okay? Then, are we able to write 1? 1 plus 1 is 2. We can't write this one as well. This is wrong. Is it able to write, 3 here? 3 plus 1 is 4. Is it able to write? We can't write it. 5 plus 1, 6. 7 plus 1, 8. 9 plus 1, 10. Are we able to write 0 here? Yes. 0 can be written here. Then 0 plus 1 is 1. That's an odd number. Right? So 0. Are we able to write 2? Are we able to write here 2? Then 2 plus 1 is 3. Then 2 plus 1 is 3. Then 4 plus 1, 5. So the answer is 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Then 8 plus 1, 9. So as to get 9 cannot be taken. These are the digits that we can consider to be taken. The answer as as an odd number. So the answer should be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. These are the digits. Okay. Yes. Don't forget this. You need to get an odd number here, right? You need to get an odd number here. So as to get an odd number, what we have to do here, we need to enter the digits into this box. Yes, you need to write including 0 all the even numbers. And even number plus even number, even number plus odd number. That is an odd number. Okay? And previously I taught you that. We could do the 16th one. In the recent class, I did this lesson, area segment I taught you. Because of that reason, but just I will teach you something about this one. I mean, the 16th question. What is the 16th question? In the 16th question, it has given this type of one, right? It has given this type of diagram here. This type of diagram. This type of diagram. What you have to do here, you need to find the area of this diagram. How can you do it? You need to find the area of this one. How do you find the area of this one? Yes, you are able to find the area of this one. This type of one. You could find the area of this one. If the area of one square is in the square grid is 1 cm square. It has given the area of this one part at 1 cm square. 1 cm square. This one also 1 cm square. So 1 cm square. So 1 plus 1 is 1 plus 1. When you add these two, you know that when you combine those two diagrams, it's able to get that half plus half is 1. This half and this half again 1. So the answer 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So the answer should be, the area should be 4 cm square. This is the answer, 4 cm square. We could do the 17th question as well. What is the 17th question? Find the difference. 17th question. Read it properly first. First, you need to realize the question properly. Properly, yes. Write the suitable, find the difference between the largest and smallest number that can be written by using 7265. 7265. 7265. 7265. 7265. Difference between the largest and the smallest numbers. You have to get the largest number and the smallest number here. What is the largest number here? Largest number can be taken here. 7,000, 7,652. This is the largest number. Largest number. 7 of the descending order. You could write this. It's writing this digits in descending order. You are able to get the largest number here, which you can see here, right? This is the largest number. And also, you can get the least number. You could see least number. Vice versa. You could write the digits there. On the other hand, now in this way, 2, 5, 6, 7. These are least number. Here 7, 6, 5, 2. Here 2, 5, 6, 7. Not 7, 6. 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This is the least number. You need to get the difference of these numbers. That's the question. Find the difference between the largest and the smallest number that can be taken by that can be written by using these series. So you can subtract 7,652 minus 2,567. 12 minus 7 is 5, and here you need to borrow 1 from this, then here 5, and this 5 becomes 4. Then you can't subtract 6 from this 4, then you need to borrow 1 from this 6, then this becomes 14. 14 minus 6 is 8, and here 5 minus 5 is 0, 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay, yes, this is the answer. Answer is 5,085. 5,085 is the answer. We have done so far 70. Now we are in the 18th question, right? 18th question. Let's do the 18th question as well. 18th question. Yes, on the first paper. 18th question on the first paper. Write a suitable number for the blank in index form. Write a suitable number for the blank in index form. Index form. This is 2 to the power 2 plus index form. You need to get the answer in index form. Okay, write a suitable number for the blank in index form. You have to get the number for the blank that should be written in index form. That should be written in index form. Yes. This means 2 to the power 2 means, 2 to the power 2 means 2 times 2, which is 4. This is 4. Right? 4 plus, you think of this one. So as to get 20 here, what is the digit that you need to write here? So as to get 20, just to think of this. What is the digit that you need to write here? Here. Here this one. Then 2 blank 5. So as to get 5, what is the digit that you need to write here? Just to think of this one. What is the digit? 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. Likewise, you could subtract 2 from this 5. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. So here the answer is 3. The way of getting it is, 5 minus 2. You would subtract 2 from this 5. Likewise, you would subtract 4 from this 20. So 20 minus 4. 20 minus 4 is 16. This value should be kept. This value should be kept in index form. For 16 should be kept in index form. How can you do it? 16 should be kept in index form. How can you do it? In index form? Yes, in index form. There are two ways of writing this 16 in index form. You could write 16 in index form. That 16 equals, that in the previous lesson I taught you that in indices, I taught you that lesson. You could in indices, I taught you that lesson. You could learn more about indices. 16 equals 2 to the power 4, right? You could divide by 2, and 16 equals 4 to the power 2. These are the answers. So here you could write 2 to the power 4. Oh, this one also okay. This is okay. You could get the answer as this one as well. I mean 4 to the power 2 as well. Okay, all are okay. As the answer. So yes, the suitable number for the blank in index. Okay, this question was the 18th question. What the other question? The 19th question is the 19th question is 19th question. The price of a book is P rupees, right? Rupees P. Price of a book P. Rupees P. Book is P rupees. Price of a book P rupees. P rupees P, which means you do not know the value of the mentioned book. I mean, properly you do not know that value could be 30 rupees, 50 rupees, 70 rupees, and so on. Okay, that could be. I mean, anyway, the price of a book is P rupees. If the price of a book is increased by 40 rupees, so when it comes to practical situations, that it increases the price of goods and services generally, generally. So likewise here it gives that when it comes to this book, it increases the price of this book increased by 40 rupees. So if the price of this book was 100 rupees, then the new price of the book is 100 plus 40. That's the idea. Just to imagine, if the price of the book is 100 rupees, then the new price of the new price of the book is 40 rupees. 40 rupees. Likewise, if the price of the book is was 50 rupees, now the new price can be taken that 50 plus 40. So we have been given the price of this book that P rupees. P rupees. So if the price of the book is increased by 40 rupees, which means then P plus 40. P plus 40, this should be P plus 40. I mean, the new price of the book should be P plus 40. P plus 40. We do not know the value of P right now, right? The value is P plus 40. Find the new price of the book in terms of P. Give the answer. So this is the answer to the first question. The second question is if P equals 20, find the value of the book. So you can substitute that P equals 40. In the second question, it has given us the value of P dash 20. So 20 plus 40 equals to 16. So the new price of the book is 60 rupees. This is the 19th question. Let's do the 20th question as well. What's the 20th question? A person bought a book worth 780 rupees, 85 rupees. This is the 20th question. A person bought a book worth 785 rupees and gave 1000 rupees. I mean, in terms of when he or she buys this book, he gives 1000 rupees for the vendor, for the one who sells the books, right? He is given 1000 rupees, and the price of the book has mentioned that 785 rupees. What's the remaining amount he received? Remaining amount he receives. You think that you buy a certain article or certain good, the price of that article is 8 rupees. Just to imagine, you are giving 100 rupees for the seller. So what's the remaining amount or the balance that you are taking? Then 100 minus 80. The same way can be applied of getting the answer for this question as well. So 1000 minus 785. 1000 minus, this is the 20th question. 1000 minus 785. 1000 minus 785. What you have to do here, you can subtract, and you need to get this one, then here this 0 becomes 10 and so on, then here 9, this one should be 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5, here 9 minus 1 8, 9 minus 1 2. So the answer should be equal to, answer is 215. 215 is the remaining amount he or she received when he or she buys a book from this bookshop. Okay. So far we discussed uh, 20 questions of this paper. Uh, we will be discussing. I know that when it is considered your age, yes, you are a student who learns in grade 6, is unable to pay your attention for the videos like this. Just so far, we've done this video for more than 57 minutes. So I mean, it's unable to pay your attention continuously. I know about it. So anyway, I will not be discussing this. So because of that reason, I will not continue this video. Doing this video more. I'm not doing this video more because of that previously mentioned reason. But anyway, we will be discussing the other segment of this paper more in the near future. In the near future, the second segment will be discussed in the near future. And also, if you have got an issue about your previously learned lessons, you could send a message. You could comment it, comment box or chat box. So that I can know, and according to your comments, I will manage, I will do my future lessons. Bear in mind it. Let's meet in the near future, right? Uh, uh, we will discuss this second paper of this paper, right? The second paper. We discussed the first paper of this paper. So let's meet. Let's see.